Okay, so the bartending community has largely accepted the idea that there are only 6 different styles of cocktail that you can make. Every recipe is derived from and fits into the category of one of these 6 basic cocktails. Which, by the way, in case you don't know, those 6 basic cocktails would be the old-fashioned, the martini, the sidecar, the daiquiri, the highball, and the flip. But then zooming in a little bit more, sometimes when a bartender creates a brand new cocktail, they'll refer to it as being derived from a cocktail within one of those categories. So a perfect example would be a Medicina Latina is a riff on a penicillin is a riff on a whiskey sour, and a whiskey sour is a riff on a daiquiri. So daiquiri to whiskey sour to penicillin to Medicina Latina. And realistically, it is appropriate to refer to that end cocktail as being derived from any one of those other cocktails within the chain of origin. Well, that brings us to today's cocktail, which is definitely in the sidecar family. The problem is, I'm having a hard time figuring out what the bartender was thinking of riffing on when they created this drink. Some of the options in my mind would be the Corpse Reviver No. 2, a Last Word, an Aviation, but I really don't know. So if you've got an idea for which cocktail was modified to create today's drink, let me know in the comments. Oh, I guess I should probably say, we're making a water lily. So today's cocktail comes from Regarding Cocktails by Sasha Petraske, and regardless of the etymology of this drink, if I can use that term here, the recipe itself is very straightforward. You know what? Etymology is definitely not the right word, but I'm going with it anyway. To me, this recipe is simply an aviation that exchanges cherry liqueur for an orange liqueur and slightly adjusts the proportions. So in a cocktail shaker, combine 3/4 of an ounce each of gin, violet liqueur, Cointreau, and freshly squeezed lemon juice. And while I am a big proponent of the new super juice craze, for this drink, you do want to squeeze it to order. The freshness of the lemon flavor really matters in this cocktail. Add ice, give it a good shake, and double strain into a chilled coupe, unless you like the ice chips. And, you know, I think I'm over the idea that unchilled glasses look better on camera. Thank you, Anders, for setting us all straight on that one. Squeeze a fresh lemon peel over the drink, and serve with no garnish. All right, well, moment of truth. Cheers. That's good, man. Wow. That's really good. The first thing you taste is the sour lemon and lemon oil, but right there with it is that sweet orange, and they really balance each other quite well in this because the violet is bringing some additional sugar. If it was just 1-to-1 Cointreau and lemon juice, it would be too tart, but the violet liqueur is bringing just the right amount of sugar to make this kind of a sweeter cocktail and really make those orange flavors pop. I think a lot of times Cointreau just gets lost in cocktails if it's not sweet enough. If you don't have enough sugar in the drink, the orange flavor gets lost. But if you bring that sugar level up, man, it can just sing. You know, the thing that this tastes like the most is a 20th century. It's like orange creamsicle candy, like, oh, that's really, really good. As far as how this compares to an Aviation, it's pretty different. I would not really put this in the same flavor spectrum as an Aviation. I think a lot of people would. I naturally was thinking of it that way, but the Aviation is a lot more spirit forward. It's less sweet, you know, not an easy drinking cocktail. This is an easy drinking cocktail. This is the kind of cocktail you're not really going to think about that much except for, damn, this is good, and damn, now it's all gone, because you're going to suck it down like that. I hope to see you in the next video. Bring some friends. Cheers.